Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be going over UFC 317 that I saw in person yesterday here in Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena, your boys have a ride. The fucking Batmobile too.
And holy shit, man, I'm biased. You know, I was there in person, so I'm going to be saying this is the best card of all time, because I've been to a couple cards now in person. But this card, man, holy shit, did it deliver on so many levels. And we got to talk about Joshua Van. We got to talk about Ilia. We got to talk about even Pantoia just being so dominant in the way Payton was able to come back and show he has good grappling. The Beneil Darush fight sucked. But bro, this card was insane. G-Rod has no sympathy for anybody. He killed that man. Fucking nuts, bro. Nuts card. We're going to go through fight by fight, starting with the early prelims. We got there right in time for this fight. It was Joanta Diniz or whatever versus Alvin Hines. Yeah, Diniz just outstruck him, won the first 2 rounds, had him all fucked up, Hines. He was just piecing him apart. You know, it was an easy fight for him. And Hines may have taken away with that 3rd round, but easy 2-1 win for Diniz. Next fight, Jacoby Smith versus Nico Price. It was interesting that, you know, Jacoby Smith was taking Nico Price down. I feel like Nico Price is known to be a submission artist and have all these crazy attempts, but Jacoby Smith got it done, man. He got it done in the 2nd. It was an impressive finish. He's good, you know, he's really good. He was a huge favorite. Joe Rogan said in the press, the post-fight interview, he was the biggest favorite in UFC history, which is fucking nuts. I don't know why people hate on Nico Price. The odds makers low-key snapped on this card because I don't think they missed on any fight except Darush and Payton Talbot. You know, everyone else who was a favorite won. So, you know, fucking casinos did good. Next fight, Terrence McKinney versus the Russian dude, Santa Slav or whatever the fuck his nickname is. He got fucked up. Terrence McKinney looked great. Got a great takedown. Spun him around. Got the submission. It was impressive. In person, it was so quick. Like, that shit went by so quick. I had Terrence McKinney in my parlay. If you watched the last video, my picks video with Michi, you would have seen my parlay. And the parlay got fucked. Joshua Van is too good. And that guy, Hyder Emil, just got fucking killed. But we'll talk about that in a second. It was so awesome being there. The energy in that arena was electric. It was just fucking insane. Like, I've been to a lot of UFC cards. But something about being here in the mecca of where it all is, like, this is the fighting capital. Like, being in Vegas is just, it's just next level. Like, you could be down in the casino, like I was, and go to that event, and you're in a good mood. Because that was fucking amazing. I'm so glad we pulled the trigger on this trip. Yeah, it was great. Next, we got Vivian Araujo versus Tracy Cortez. I think it was just a textbook win by Tracy. And Araujo had some attitude, like, salty as hell that she lost. Definitely a sore loser. I think it was maybe because Tracy Cortez in that 3rd round was framing off against her face and putting like her hands on her face. But that's it. Like, I didn't see anything Tracy Cortez did that was like dirty. And she had a good post-fight, you know, speech, and it was a good fight. It wasn't terrible. It was probably one of the worst fights for this card, but that's just because this card delivered on so many fucking levels. Next fight. This was insane. I had Hyder Emil. I wanted him to win, but I wasn't even mad because Delgato's fucking finished him in such a sick-ass way. This knockout was disgusting. The knee drops him. Hyder Emil flies back, does the ground and pound to follow up. And Hyder Emil, being the fucking warrior he is, was trying to get up. Some people were saying it was an early stoppage, but nah, that was right. You know, he fucked them up. Delgato's so good, bro. Delgato's so good. All his wins, all 10 wins are finishes. His 2nd fight in the UFC, both KOs. This one in 26 seconds against an undefeated prospect, Hyder Emil. Yeah, sky's the limit for Jose Delgato. I'm really excited to see what he does. He just made a fan in me. I didn't know much about the guy, but after beating Emil like that, fuck, you gotta respect him. Very impressive. Very impressive. Getting into this fucking... we witnessed a murder, people. We witnessed a fucking... Goddamn, bro. We witnessed a murder. This was... You know, and I'm an asshole, because I think it's the ref's responsibility to stop a fight before someone does a follow-up shot. And for G-Rod, like, when this happened, when he hits the follow-up shot, Everyone in that arena is standing up, waiting for Hermanson to get up. It must have been 5 minutes. Hermanson was dead cold. And everyone's like, bro, G-Rod's so fucked up. Why did he do the follow-up shot? He's already knocked out. Like, I think G-Rod should have done the follow-up shot. Like, RoboCop has that opportunity. You're going to follow up. It shows that you want to be the best. You want to kill whoever's in front of you. You know, unless the ref stops you, you kill whoever you see in front of you. That's personally how I think it should be. And that's how it is. You saw it with G-Rod. Impressive knockout. I feel bad for Hermanson. He seems like a good-ass dude. He's had a rough go. He beat Piper back in the day. This loss is going to set him back. He's an older guy. Maybe a fight or two left. Yeah, rough way to go out. First round KO. Fucking beyond entertaining. Great fight. Great fight by G-Rod. I don't know what's next for him. I would like to see him get a top 15 fight. Maybe someone right outside of the top 15. I would love to see him, you know, fuck up Bo Nickel. But either way, it's going to be interesting to see what's next for him. That was a great fight. Now we got to get into the main event. And being there in person for all these fights, bro, I can't harp on that enough, how crazy this shit was. Like, I'm so biased in saying this, but that was, I think, the best fight card in, like, multiple years. Not just this year, like, multiple years. Like, UFC 300 level. Like, 100% on that level. And all these fights delivered, bro. Like, the only fights I could say that didn't deliver were Beneil Dariush and Moicano and Tracy Cortez. Even the Payton Talbot fight, that was very technical. It showed huge improvement by Payton. You know, he stuffed and sprawled a lot of those takedowns very well. I think he outstruck him on the feet. I'll look at the strikes here. Payton 97 versus 37 to Lima. Yeah, Lima had some nice kicks, I think. Let me see. It doesn't even show their kicks. But yeah, overall, he was doing great with takedown defense. Like, he stuffed. Lima only landed 3 of 15 takedowns. So fucking Payton was stuffing 12 of those takedowns. I think we saw the worst fucking post-fight speech by Payton. The guy seems to have no energy. It's like he's fed up. It's like he's just done with all this shit. It's like he doesn't care. It was interesting to see. I thought he'd be all hype on the mic, calling someone out, and he's just so calm and tame and just like, yeah, man, yeah, thank you, let's go. Like, bro, it's like fucking, come on, bro, wake up. What the fuck is wrong with you? The zesty rumors are never gonna leave that way. Nah, but good on Payton. I wanted him to win. He was an underdog. He was the first underdog to get a win on this card. Great fight by Payton. I think it showed huge improvement. I think if he fought Barcelos again, he could probably get the win. I think it was impressive. Yeah, overall, great fight. You know, some people may not say it's the most exciting fight, but it was a great fight. I think it just goes to show, you know, how important it is to know grappling in UFC. And yeah, Payton clearly implemented way more grappling into this training camp, and it paid off, bro. So good for him. Next fight, Beneil Dariush, Renato Moicano. And yeah, bro, Moicano, I think I picked him in my picks video with Michi, and yeah, bro, he clearly lost. I kind of expected more from Moicano. You know, I think he edged away the first round because he got a drop. He dropped Beneil Dariush with a straight right near the end of the first round. And then I feel like Dariush's kicks were on point, fucking him up the whole time with those kicks. Looked very clean. Yeah, good performance by Darush. He was a favorite, actually. I think. Was he the favorite? No, they were both. It was just pick'ems. It was minus. They were both minus. So it could have gone either way there. Yeah, Darush outstruck him 77 to 38. He got multiple takedowns, 5 for 5 on his takedown attempts. Yeah, like he dominated the second and third round. Wasn't the most exciting of fights. Like, we didn't need to see that on the main card. Low key, you could have put the G-Rod fight in the main card and put this down to prelims, but that's not gonna happen with 2 top 10 lightweights. But it's gonna be interesting what's next for these guys. I would say give Darush a top 5 fight, maybe. You know, he's 8. Give him Gamrot. Give him Dan Hooker, maybe. As for Moicano, I don't know what the fuck you do with him, bro. Give somebody else who's outside of the top 15 an opportunity to get his ranking. And it'll show that he still can fight at a high level. Give him Rufi. But then again, I think Rufi should fight Terrence McKinney after McKinney's performance. So that would be a crazy matchup. Either way, bro, this fight, these two guys, I doubt either of them go for a run for the title. If Darush is able to get through Gamrot and potentially get an Armis or Yukin rematch, that could be interesting. But bro's older, you know, he doesn't have too much time left, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with those guys. Getting into the fight of the night, bro, I was freaking the fuck out during this fight. Run the clip, play the clip.
Holy shit! Oh! 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 Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Holy fucking shit! Oh!
Yeah, so you saw right there, I was freaking the fuck out. It was an insane fight, bro. And Joshua Van, I think, edged away the first round. It was very close. Great first round. It could have gone either way. Second round, I think it was clear Royval was winning just because he was able to keep him on the outside of his jab. Landed so many good jabs. This was striking. This was literally a striking masterclass. Like, if you wanted to see boxing with lower ounce gloves, that this is what that was. Because the amount of kicks thrown must have been under 10. No takedowns. Just straight striking, and it was fucking amazing. This kid Joshua Van's next level. He's the truth. He's gonna fight Pantoia. I'm scared we're gonna see him get submitted like fucking KKF did, but you know, maybe he has some ground game. I doubt it. I doubt he is the ground game of Pantoia, but fuck is he exciting, man. He throws bombs in the pocket. He throws bombs, bro. And he's great at being the last one to land a punch, bro. He's counter-attacking well. He moves forward, gets on the inside, lands bombs. In the third round, he landed in the last 10 seconds, literally. He drops Royval, edging away at that round. Won the third, won the first. I think the second went to Royval. Two of the judges had the second for Royval. That one judge had every round for Van, so yeah, Van won. He deserves the title shot. He got the face-off against Pantoia. Super excited to see that fight. Super excited to have a fucking guy about the fight for the belt who's 23 years old. Like, we don't see that often, bro, at all. And his fan base must have grown at like 50x after that fight. People are saying that might have been the best flyweight fight of all time. Like, top #1 fight of this year, behind Umar and Merab. And I think this is better than that fight. Those two fights are the fights of this year. And it got fight of the night. Fuck, bro, it was so good. I'm so hyped for Joshua Van. I picked Royval, but if you saw the picks video, I literally said I hope Van wins. So I was happy either way. And I had already lost my parlay, so I didn't care that fucking Royval lost. Like, damn, bro, is Van good? Van is really good. And on total strikes, Royval actually edged him off with 216 to 209. But significant strikes, Royval actually won that too, 215 to 204. But I just feel like if the criteria is damage, Joshua Van did more damage. He had him dropped. Yeah, he definitely looked like the more dangerous fighter. Great performance by Joshua Van, bro. I was freaking the fuck out. I was so excited for the kid. Yeah, much deserved, bro. Getting into the co-main event with Kai Kara-France and Alexandre Pantoia. Bro, this man Pantoia is never going to be stopped, bro. And I don't think Joshua Van can do it unless he gets a KO. Because fuck, his ground game is good. And Kai Kara-France, I don't know, it looked slow as fuck. Like, it looked like he didn't want to strike. It looked like he was scared to strike because he thinks... It was kind of like Sean O'Malley versus Merab in the first one. Like, scared to get too close because you're scared you're going to get taken down. And then you can't get your shots off. And then Pantoia, you know, will leap forward with a combination and land some good leg kicks and then take you down. He had crazy control time. It doesn't even say on here. He went 3 for 6 on takedowns. There was a point where KKF tried to take him down too, which made no sense. Yeah, KKF didn't get the takedown. He lost every single round, all 3 rounds. The third he gets submitted, and with a rear naked choke. Yeah, it's just KKF, you gotta feel for him because he's never gonna get a title shot again. With a loss like that, not even competitive, it's over for him. It's in my eyes. You know, maybe he could go on a crazy run, but it's not looking good. I think Moreno is right behind Joshua Van. I think it's Joshua Van and then Moreno. And then, yeah, it'll be interesting to see Tatsuro Taira versus Amir Albazi. That's going to be a good fight. The flyweight division's so slept on, bro. It's a great division. So many promising prospects coming up, such as Joshua Van. The face-off was hype. I'm super excited to see that matchup. Joshua Van is fucking him, bro. He took that fight on 3 weeks' notice. He took fucking the #1 seed on 3 weeks' notice and fucked him up and dropped him and won. Oh my god, bro. He's 23 years old. Bro, he's gotta be a fan favorite. He's one of my favorite fighters now. And I knew his Silva performance was amazing, but I was like, bro, he's 12th seed. Silva's not that great of a striker. Like Rival being the #1 seed, having fought the best, great striker. I thought Rival would have done the same. So I was like, this will be an evenly matched fight. And it was clearly evenly matched, but bro, for 3 weeks notice, fuck, man. Give it up to Van, bro. He deserves all the flowers that are headed his way. I remember seeing his IG following was like 70K before this fight. It's like at 150 now. And like, bro, he's gonna grow like exponentially after this fight. Possibly the best flyweight fight of all time. And yeah, I think he deserves more than a fucking 50K bonus. But either way, I'm glad he got fight of the night. Not even a question for that. Getting into the main event, we witnessed history here. I think we have the GOAT on our hands. Like legitimate, like history, bro. So legendary what we witnessed. And I got to see it in person, bro. I got to see it in person. And I was freaking the fuck out. Again, play the clip.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! What a fucking legend, bro! Oh my fucking god! Oh! What the fuck did I just watch? Oh, he said it 5 times. Oh my god. Holy shit. Charles is still down. Charles is still down.
And yeah, so you clearly saw I have issues. I was freaking the fuck. I couldn't believe it. I literally couldn't believe it. The man called it. The man called it. The man was celebrating the night before at a restaurant with, like, bro, who does that? Who does that? It's not normal. That is not normal. And you know, the conversation was like being had that, is he arrogant? Is he confident? What is it? And it's clear he's just confident. You know, it's not arrogant. He backs it up every fucking time. And against Volk and Holloway, he said he was gonna knock those guys out, but he didn't call the round. He didn't say first round. And he said it this time and he did it, bro. And we got to see a little bit of his grappling exchanges. You know, Charles kind of takes him down and then Ilia flips him, gets top mount. Charles goes for a 50-50, a leg lock kind of thing. Ilia slips it. Charles is laying down saying, come to me. Ilia says, stand up. Ref stands him up just so he can knock him the fuck out. So impressive. So impressive the way Ilia is doing what he's doing. This is the best 3-fight win streak of all time. The best double champ performance, going up for a second belt. Best performance of all time doing that. Yeah, I think he's the GOAT, bro. I think he beats Islam. After seeing that, I think he beats Islam. Before that, I didn't think so. But after that, bro, seeing that in person, seeing the way this guy carries himself, the confidence, bro, he's unmatched. There's no one on his level. And then he proceeds to call Paddy into the ring. He starts it off by saying in the I don't know, post-fight shit with Joe Rogan, there's 3 pussies here. There's Armin, Justin, and Paddy. And then he calls Paddy out of those 3, which I think Armin's the toughest fight for him for sure. Yeah, Paddy comes in the ring. They do a face-off. Ilia gives him a shove. He says, I'm going to put my balls on your face, all this shit. And yeah, that build-up's going to be crazy. Do I think Paddy deserves it? No, he doesn't deserve it. But is he the biggest star? Yes. Does he have the most history against Ilia? Yes. Is that the fight I'm most excited for in lightweight? Yes. So I think you give it to Paddy simply just because of that, but it didn't seem like Dana White wanted that to happen. It seemed like he didn't want Joe Rogan to say, bring Paddy in the ring, because after in the press conference, he was like, whoever brought Paddy in the ring, we don't fucking do that here. This is not WWE, all this shit. Like, it's clear maybe he's been in talks with Armin Tsarukyan and Justin Gaethje and Paddy maybe for other fights to be set up for contender, #1 contender. I personally think Armin should fight Dan Hooker, Justin should fight Paddy, and whoever has the best performance out of those 2 wins fights for the belt. But yeah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna see Paddy versus Ilia. It was insane. It's been amazing, bro. Vegas has been really fun. Yeah, bro, Vegas has been fun. This card over-delivered. I'm so glad we made the trip over here.
right, we on the flight to Vegas right now.
There you go. Say what's up to the people, bro. This is your first appearance.
Who's the people?
The YouTube people, bro.
What's up, poor people?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Perfect.
I'm gonna look back at this in years and say, I really got to see prime Ilia knock out Charles Oliveira in one round. Insane, bro. I can't imagine anybody was disappointed with this card. There hasn't been a better card. The only card that people are saying is better was the Volt Miami card, and I was there in person for that, and that was not as good as this card. This card fucking delivered. Insane, bro. I'm super happy with everyone's performances, especially Joshua Van. Yeah, and this is just an overall going through the card, giving you my thoughts, and I thank you guys for watching. I hope you watched the picks video. I'm so annoyed that shit uploaded like a day late. I was thinking about deleting it, but I was like, bro, I might as well just keep it up. Maybe people would just like the banter and be able to see what my thoughts were before the fight. So yeah, I just kept it up. Why not? As for this video, I'm gonna try to get this out today, of course, but I'm in a fucking Airbnb and the Wi-Fi here is dick. So yeah, this might be a day late also, but yeah, man, let me know what type of content you guys want to see next, and I'm almost positive we're all witnessing history with Ilia Topuria. I think his run is way more impressive than Conor's run at this point, and yeah, I'm super excited for what's next, especially for Joshua Van. But yeah, that's it. I'm just rambling. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, peace out.